It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On play action, they'll throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. He was locked in. 2 trips to the end zone, Charles, over 100 yards receiving.
How about the combination of route running, confidence going downfield, and the ability to go up and get the football? You're exactly right. It was hard for them to stop him.
Going across the formation, he finds Freiermuth.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. Touchdown! A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year.
And the Steelers are on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 7-0. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Fields this way up at the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
He'll fight his man, Laviska Shenault.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
This defense for the Steelers, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright?
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 29-yard line. They're going to look to throw.
And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Back to throw again.
Throw left side going to be caught by Shenault. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. They'll look look to throw again.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Hall.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great play there.
His third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it, and when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. He couldn't get away there on third down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 12-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw. And he's got it. And in for the Steelers' touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Steelers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 21-0. So that drive, 4 plays. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. But now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 45-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Connection made with Chenault. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. To the right side to Eric Ebron.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Another try for Barkley, and he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. Saquon Barkley, his first touchdown of the new season.
And the Giants get a bit closer.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all.
And it ends with a Saquon Barkley touchdown run.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions.
And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 53 yards. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Back to throw now on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
From the 6. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. He'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. 5 yards remain on second down.
He'll look to throw. Short little throw to Ebron.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down.
Miles Jack working free that time to take him down.
And the Giants send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. This is taken at the 15. It'll be a 39-yard punt. Give him a good 10 yards on the return.
And they will take over first and 10.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And some room to maneuver.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. First and 10 at the 47. Here's a give up the middle. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Out to his left. He's got a man complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Off the option, it's Jones.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
66 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Right back to him on first down. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Steelers are able to add on to their first-half lead. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the first and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Takes it at the 7. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
They'll swing this out to Tony.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw here. Robinson's got it.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit out a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Now back to throw.
He finds him again, Saquon Barkley.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case. They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick.
And the Steelers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half.
And the Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the route is on here in this 1st half. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down.
They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Looking to throw.
This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. And he's got his man on the out route.
He'll get it inside the 20.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
They'll set up a throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
He's going to be brought down there in the field of play, and the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit.
So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half.
This one taken just inside the 10, and he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
On second down, here's Barkley, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They'll drop the throw.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Ebron with it over the middle. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. And Pittsburgh with 6 defensive backs in the game here on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield.
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good game and a first down.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Up the middle with Barkley. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Well, they certainly have their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
Over the middle, it's complete.
And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Open man, he's got him. It's Tony for a Giant touchdown.
It's a 6-yard touchdown pass.
And the Giants are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit.
Santos with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told.
And it's Kadarius Toney who caps things with a touchdown reception. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them, because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
85 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Off the option, it's Jones. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Now a handoff running through the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And inside give to Jones. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. The deuce is wild here. 2nd down and 2 with just about 2 minutes on the clock. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Steelers have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Myles Jack can just flat out cover. Doesn't matter who's out there, and he can do it really well in man. How about what he just did there in zone, though? Eyes in the right place, saw where the ball was going, reacted appropriately, and knocked it away.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the 3rd quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up to get after him.
33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They'll roll him out right. And this one's incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 23 yards, the final tally. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. So they need 2 yards here on third down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on third down conversions on this drive. And they're going to speed things up here.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Flush to his right. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. So another third down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Now Jones. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Jones, touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'd probably send a note to the clock operator. Let it run.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Taken at the 15, a short kick.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
I think this one offensively, this is one where you just say, let's move on. Let's not even watch the game tapes from this one.
Yeah, you might just want to throw it in the trash, act like it was never there in the first place.
Yeah, just say we're good. I actually have heard of a coach in the past who took his team out to the practice field and ceremonially buried the game films from the prior game when they got clobbered. That was his way of putting it behind them.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go on fourth, but come up empty. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They go play action here on first down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 22-yard line. Up the middle, Jones. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, maybe.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
Still a ways from the end zone as they come up now on 2nd and goal. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a gain of 4, but it'll bring us now to a 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there's a...
Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Steelers are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. back to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Back to throw again. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Second and 1. And his throw's going to be incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. They'll look to throw again. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. It's been that kind of a day so far throwing the football. It just seems like nothing going right offensively.
Yeah, it's a catch that should have been made, pure and simple. And look, everything else that goes into running a good pass route, throw it all out if you don't catch the ball.
Been that kind of game throwing the football so far. Nothing going right offensively. The Giants on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 8.
He's got Bellinger.
And he will be marked down short of the 1st as they get to him at the 29. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Santos' kick is up and through, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. So already not the best of kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
A couple of first downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll run off tackle with Jones. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Again, it's Jones. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. On the move to his left. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 22-yard line.